Susie has come up with asteroid, which is a very good one. Asteroid, yeah.
Asteroid.
Very good. Asteroid, out of this world from Susie. Would have been worth 8, but the guys both settled for 7. Karen has 13 and James has 19. On to our next letters round. James, your choice.
Vowel, please, Rachel.
Thank you, James. A.
Another one.
E.
Another one.
I.
Another one.
Another E.
Constant.
Y.
Another one.
D.
Another one.
S.
Another one.
R.
And the final consonant, please.
And a final N.
30 seconds starts now. Karen, how many this time?
Just 6.
And James?
7.
What's the 6, Karen?
Drains.
And the 7?
Sandia.
Sandia. Very good. What else have you got over there?
I came up with raised. I came up with it. I came up with raised, didn't I? And you said aniseed, but that's 3 words, isn't it? Aniseed. Oh, I see, aniseed.
Aniseed's there for 7, but there is an 8, actually. Near side. You talk about the near side of a vehicle or the curved near side. It's there for 8.
It's very early stages, but Karen has 13, James has 26 at the moment. It's time for our first numbers round. And Karen, it's your selection.
I just have 1 large and 5 small, please.
1 large and 5 small, thank you. I've got a feeling I might not have much to do today with the 2 Matties over there. So for this first round, we've got 3 and 2, 6, 4, 8, and a large one, 25. And the target, 797.
And 30 seconds to reach that target. Well, they both stopped writing within 10 seconds. So, James?
Yep, 797.
Karen?
Yep, 797.
OK, James, let's hear your version.
8 times 4 is 32.
8 times 4 is 32.
Times by the 25 is 800.
Times by 25 is 800.
And minus 3.
And minus 3, 797.
Very good. Same method, Karen?
Yeah, it's the same.
Yep.
Yep, very well done. Relax for a minute or two. We're off to Dictionary Corner once again. Tim, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, I thought we'd talk a little bit about name dropping, because we're all guilty of it at times, dropping names occasionally. And the biggest name that I can drop, this is actually true, I once met Mike Tyson. I was about 20 years old, and I read in the newspaper he was staying in the Grosvenor House Hotel in London, and I thought to myself, I was in London, I thought I'd try and meet him. So I went to the Grosvenor House Hotel, and lo and behold, he popped out of a taxi with his trainer. So I went up and I said, I've got to shake hands with this man. I went over and my little hand disappeared inside his like this. And then he walked off. I tried to make conversation. I said, do you want a drink? And he said, drink. No, I don't drink. And he went off. Anyway, the point was, about 2 minutes later, I'm on a tube train, so excited about the fact that I've met Mike Tyson. I just had to tell someone. So I turned to the stranger sat next to me in the chair, and I said, shake my hand. And this man reluctantly shook my hand. And I said, guess who shook that hand before you? And he said, who? And I said, Mike Tyson. And he said, did he really? And he moved seats. But I tell you what, the most impressive bit of name dropping I've ever heard was once I was doing Ned Sherrin's used to have a show on Radio 4 called Loose Ends, and there was a woman called Rita Moreno. Some of you may remember. She was a screen goddess of her time from the early 60s and late 50s. She was in The King and I. She was in West Side Story. And I met her. She was this little old lady in her 60s. After the radio show, we all go to the pub, and I'm sitting next to this little old lady, and I said, I thought I'd try and make conversation, so I said, I'm a big Elvis fan. I said, did you ever meet Elvis? And her reply, Ned Sherrin always said, was the greatest example of name-dropping he'd ever heard. I said, did you meet Elvis? And she looked at me, and she said, met him. I dated him to make Marlon jealous. There you go.
You did an Elvis Presley impersonation, didn't you, in Celebrity
Fame
Mastermind?
Academy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Fame Academy, was it?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
Fame
was
Academy.
the week I got voted out, actually, so it went well.
OK, it's time for our first teaser of the day. And the words here are Brian can, and the clue, where wrongdoers drink, perhaps, it's bright red. Where wrongdoers drink, perhaps, it's bright red. Back shortly. Where wrongdoers drink, perhaps, it's bright red. Of course, the answer to the teaser is Cinnabar. Cinnabar. On to our next letters round with Karen on 23 and James on 36. James, it's your pick.
Consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, James. N.
Another one.
T.
Another one.
R.
Vowel, please.
E.
Another one.
O.
Another one.
I.
Consonant.
N.
Vowel.
U.
Consonant.
And a final T.
And here's the countdown clock. Karen, what have you got?
8.
And James?
8 as well.
James, what's yours?
Neutrino.
Neutrino. And Karen?
Nutrient.
Both absolutely fine. Both for 8. It's brilliant. Neutrino is a neutral subatomic particle.
Well,
and
obviously.
that's fantastic. Nutrient, also another 8, yeah. Well
That's
done.
amazing, very good. Talking of nutrients, I'm actually on a special diet. I only eat things with the word special in it. Special K, special fried rice, and of course Marks and Spencer's strawberry cream sponge cake. Special offer.
OK, Karen has 31, James has 44. Still wide open. On to our next letters round. Karen?
Can I have a consonant, please?
Thank you, Karen. P.
And a vowel.
O.
And consonant.
T.
And a vowel.
E.
And consonant.
M.
And vowel.
U.
Consonant.
H.
Consonant.
S.
And another consonant, please.
And finally, M.
And your 30 seconds starts now. James, what do you make of that?
Just 6 this time.
And Karen?
6 as well.
OK, what's yours, Karen?
Upshot.
Upshot. And yours, James?
Thumps.
Upshot and thumps. Happy with both of those? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What have you got over there, Tim, Susie?
Utmost.
Yes, utmost, another 6, meaning same as uppermost. Mouths, small 6s, but couldn't beat it, I'm afraid.
You put mouths there, but is there not an E in there? It's supposed to be an E in there? Mouths?
There isn't.
So-
No, if you,
so
say, if you
okay.
mouth something, no, you don't need the E. You
Right,
just got
okay.
me worried there, but no, you don't.
Stepmums, is that slang or is it...
Wow. OK, I'm pretty sure it'll be in. I don't think it's
Stepmum.
hyphenated.
Did you find that one? Jeff?
Stepmother will definitely be in. I'm just not sure about step. But it is. That's fantastic. Well done, you.
Wow. I remember the first thing my mum said to me when I was born. She said, I was expecting you.
OK, Karen has 37 and James has 50. On with the next letters round. James.